Hi, I'm Kayleigh.
And I'm Meg, and we're lifestyle writers for Moda magazine.
Today we'll be doing two distinct beauty looks.
I will be doing a beauty look that is a girly inspired look with my model Lindsay.
And I'll be doing an edgier look with my model Tricia. Let's get started.
So for Lindsay's look, we started with putting foundation on all over her face. For Lindsay, we used a liquid foundation that dries matte. That way you can cut down on prep time by not using powder foundation. Make sure to rub all the foundation in so that there's no lines. I usually try to extend the foundation down to your neck so that it blends well with your chin. Next, we took a light pink blush that's very girly and feminine, and we added it to Lindsay's cheekbones. Next, to add some definition to your face, take a bronzer and add it to the hollow part of your cheeks. Making a fish face kind of helps to find the line you want. For the eyeshadow, I used the Naked palette, and I used light pinks and silvers. I started with a darker shadow first and added the lighter colors over the top. For her liner, I used a felt tip pen and just traced along her liner. To make a bolder look, add black to the waterline too. For her lips, I used a white pencil to color her lips in first to make the light pink lipstick pop. To add a little more sparkle, I added in some silver sparkly translucent powder. For her eyebrows, I took a light brown eyeshadow and I filled in, making her eye a little more defined. To finish off the look, I added mascara, not too much to make it look heavy or thick. Finally, I added just a little extra blush that came off in the bronzing contouring portion. And there you have it. That's the girly natural look. Very easy to do and very cute.
I started out her look by putting tape at the corners of her eyes, extending up to her eyebrows to make a smooth wing liner look, as well as to catch any excess shadow that falls off. Next, I applied a black eyeliner pencil along her lash line, working it up to the corners of her eyebrows to make a really dramatic wing. And I also worked the pencil up towards the middle of her eyelid in the crease, because later we're going to blend it out to make a very dramatic smoky eye. Next, I'm going to begin putting eyeshadow on, so starting with the lightest shade, I just took a blending brush and put the lightest shade all over her lid, as well as added a highlight under her eyebrows into the inner corner of her eye. Next, I'm going to take a darker shadow and work it into the crease. So I picked this deep violet shade to work into the crease of her lid to make a more dramatic smoky look. Then I took a blending brush and added a little bit more of the same color to smoke it out a little bit so it's not such a harsh line, and to make it look a little bit more gradient. Keeping with the violet theme, I switched to a purple eyeliner pencil and applied it to her waterline on her along her bottom lashes. Because the eyeshadow covered up the initial black eyeliner pencil, I also went over it with a black liquid eyeliner just to make the wing a little bit more pronounced and dramatic. After the eyeshadow is finished, it's time to take off the tape, revealing that beautiful straight winged liner. For mascara, I'm using something a little bit different. It's actually a 3-step system, and it starts with one coat of just a regular black mascara. Then you go over it with white follicles that attach and build onto the lashes. And then we're going to switch back to that same black mascara and go over the top to cover up the white. After doing the normal foundation and contouring routine seen before, I began applying her lip color. Because I'm using such a bold shade, I wanted to use a pencil to outline her lip first, and then I went over it with a deep, deep violet red shade that's very vampy and edgy to finish off the look. And she's gorgeous.
Now that we showed you our beauty looks, it's your turn to try.
Make sure to show off your beauty look at UW-Madison's fashion show.
See you next time.